Real fashion is about mixing different brands. But for things that are more on the high end, I target sales. Treatment actually saved the hair. I purchased this from Amazon. Hi guys, welcome to the MoChunks show and welcome to my collective haul stroke what is in this spring summer. Well, normally for every season I'll buy a load of clothes. So I've been buying loads of things, doing a load of shopping, and I think I've slowly now built up my spring summer collection. So this is a little bit of it, and I'm just going to show you some of the budget buys that I got, some of the beauty products that I got, your essential fashion statements for this spring summer, basically what is in and what is out, all the things that have made a comeback. I'm going to give you those stylish tips, and also how to be tactical, because we live in England, we've got British weather which is very unpredictable. So how to be tactical with the kinds of pieces you're adding to your wardrobe, and you know, just so you guys can pick up a bit of inspiration from this video and either start building your collection up or you know, adding to your already established collection. We're just going to jump straight in. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Keep watching if you're interested. Okay, so in terms of fashion, of course, okay, so you need for your basics, and you don't really need to spend too much. The number one thing about fashion is that it doesn't have to be a certain way. Also, a lot of people think that to be fashionable you have to have a certain shop you shop in, or a certain brand that you go for, a certain type of, you know, you always have to wear designer. Real fashion is about mixing different brands and making it work and suit to your style and your lifestyle. So first of all, regardless of what kind of stylish person you are, you need your basics. And for your basics, you don't need to spend that much. So I'm just going to show you one of the pieces that I got. A black cami dress that I bought. It's not too short and it's not too long. And this is a very tactical piece because I could have easily just gone and gotten a vest. I've saved myself a bit of money by buying this cami dress, which can double up as both a simple basic dress and also a top which can be tucked into a pair of jeans, into a skirt, into whatever. You wouldn't even know it's a dress once it's tucked in. So the other types of tops I was really going for, some of what's really in are crop tops, you know, small, light, basic tops, something that is not too loud, that you can layer up pieces with, because obviously British weather, it rains sometimes, so you need those really small basics that you can now add layers to, add further layers to. So other type of tops I've actually purchased, a lot of these are from Pretty Little Things. They were doing a very amazing sale and I just grabbed the opportunity and grabbed a lot of stuff from them. That's another thing, look out for salespeople, okay? You don't have to be spending the big bucks to look good, okay? So I went for the greys, really basic colours, the sort of pinkish tones, and the whites. I got this grey crop top from Pretty Little Things. They were having an amazing sale and I just had to grab a lot of them. I got this white t-shirt from H&M. You know, that can really go well with a lot of pieces that you can lay. Very inexpensive, not too bad. This spring summer I have quite a few events to go to. I thought, why don't I pick up maybe a classy shirt to go with a couple of, you know, when I want to dress it up a little bit. So again, H&M hooked me up nicely. It's a white shirt that can just go, you know, it's very tailored and nice fitting. White crop top that I got was from Pretty Little Things. Grab yourself, you know, a few colours. So I've got myself some nudes as well. Something else that is really in this spring summer, you know, the khakis and the browns, and you know, those earthy kind of tones have really come into this spring summer. So I got myself a couple of pieces. The first one, this is very crumpled, I do apologise. This is from Primark, and I can't wait to style these. I haven't worn them yet because I want to show them in the haul first. I got both basic maxi dresses from Pretty Little Things. Maxi dresses are a big essential. I'm still probably going to get some like floral looking ones, but I thought I'd get started with my basic. I don't know how influential the Kardashian sisters are, and I've noticed that on a lot of websites they're now doing, you know, that sort of shows your curves, that kind of thing. So I purchased myself a lot of like midi skirts, different textures, different fabrics. Textured midi skirt, which is more classy. I got myself a basic, you know, this isn't necessarily midi, it's nearly maxi. So midi is just past the knee, but this actually nearly goes to the ankle, but it's not quite in the ankle. So this is more basic. It's more of a basic, let's say midi maxi skirt. Again, to add to my collection of skirts, I got myself this split skirt from New Look. It's got a nice slit there, and it's like midi maxi. I wouldn't necessarily call it midi. So trousers, what has really come into style for trousers this year? It's been in fashion, but really a lot of people started wearing ripped jeans last year, and it's still, you know, raining this year as well. I got myself a pair which I wasn't actually sure would fit me, because jeans are very hard to find, because my lower half is a lot bigger than my top half. So yeah, I tried on this size 14 New Look jeans, and they fit okay. Like, they don't necessarily cover all of my arch, but it's done a pretty amazing job compared to a lot of the jeans I've tried. I don't necessarily have to show you. We've just got a nice slit there, and yeah, just add to my collection. Okay, so we've already talked about the khaki pants. Another pair of trousers that have come into style are culottes. Okay, you saw this in my spring lookbook. I decided to get them in grey because it's not everyday black. You know, sometimes add a bit of colour to your wardrobe. Got a very wide leg, which I like. Just going to move that back to show you. In fact, in my spring lookbook, I actually wore it with a flared top. It's a very interesting trouser which can make, you know, a lot of your outfits look really nice and very, very, very unique. These, again, flared trousers are really coming into style. Even though we're doing a lot of, you know, bodycon and stuff, flared trousers have really come back. I decided to get myself a really nice bright one of them. Show you the bottom. It can go with virtually anything. That I wouldn't wear it with the main colour, which is peach. Crop tops and the midi skirts, and yeah, the basic crop tops and the midi skirts are very important, because I can now, this is what I'm talking about, being tactical and saving money. I don't have to necessarily buy 5 different few pieces. I can just buy a couple and interchange the tops and the skirts. So this is from Misguided. It's a new 2-piece with the ribbed sides. I don't know if you can see that. I've had this since last year actually. It's a kimono. Again, this can really go well with a lot of basics. And I don't really go into Topshop a lot, but when I do, I tend to find really nice things that might be on sale. I really like this shift dress, and it's got a really nice texture to it. It's not just plain. I'm going to move into the camera. Can you see the texture? It's a nice yellowy mustardy colour. I think the camera is actually making it a lot brighter than it. A coat made by Ray King of House of King. And it's a nice spring jacket. Obviously, British weather, when it's raining, you can add on top of your pieces, but still look springy, nice jacket. It's got nice shape to it, really brings out my curves. I purchased was a coat, blazer, jacket type of thing, and it's a nice lilac colour. I can't wait to wear this. I just haven't thought of an outfit. Normally I get my bras from La Senza just because I like the quality of them and because I need a little bit of a boost, you know. And I discovered Matalan. Matalan actually has these nice enhancing bras that, you know, give you a little tush tush. I got this in both a nude and in a black, but I've already worn the black, so I don't really want to show you guys because that's a bit disgusting. Well, we've seen the sandal heels, sliders and mules come into fashion, all 3 which I did purchase, and also strappy heels, the lace up ones, which I haven't managed to purchase because I haven't found one that's quite up to my taste and in terms of style and price. Shoes, I wanted to buy myself a pair, but because I got it for my friend, I decided not to. But yeah, these are really nice sandals from Matalan. But these are also from Matalan. They've got a nice like crocodile print. You see what I mean about texture. Got a nice crocodile print on the strap this summer because I like my toes to breathe when it's hot. When it's hot, my bottom half, like, I cannot be feeling uncomfortable just because it's so, like, you know, chunkaay. Yeah, I can't be feeling uncomfortable, so these sliders, I wear them a lot. But they're fashionable as well. I'm actually not a fan of heels, so a lot of the time I will go for flats rather than heels. And if I'm buying heels, I want to be comfortable, which is why I went for these because they have a very, very thick heel. So my balance is there. I'm not feeling too much, not too low, and they're not too high either. They weren't very, very inexpensive, and I like the thick the thick Dorothy Perkins. I got these shoes from these mules that have really come into style. Okay, they don't necessarily have a back buckle, so you kind of have to carry the front, but I really like it. Suede has always been one of my most favorite fabrics for shoes. It's hard to maintain because you have to get a lot of like suede sprays and the right color and whatnot, but this has a suede buckle which I really like. I'm just really, you can see that. Okay. Baby, just party with me. Let loose and set your body free. One thing I really want to rave about is this hair that I've got on. So I was looking for some hair this summer, and I really want to look after my natural hair. I decided to start making wigs. So this is one of the wigs that I've made, and I used a new hair company. They were having a nice summer sale. I got 18, 20 and 22 inches straight Malaysian hair for $135. What a bargain. And the closure is actually from a friend of mine. She just started recently selling closures. She's not decided to move into the hair business yet, but she thought let her start small. I'm going to leave both their information. I told you leave your situations at the door, so grab somebody and get your ass on the dance floor. Let's get it crunk on and run up in this dance. So we got you open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, moderation. Dance so let's get it percolated while you're waiting. So this hair came in this nice little package. I really like it. I don't think that's cute. Envelope, and it came with a little message on how to actually look after your hair. I think that is so nice. These guys, if you're looking for nice, affordable 7A hair, they've actually recently printed out their price list, so I suggest you go and visit their website or their Twitters. I'll just leave everything down below. They're just amazing. Because when it comes to summer, I tend to do people's makeup for prom, just family, people that I know from church and stuff. So I decided I wanted to get myself a nice brush set. I purchased this from Amazon. I think it was like £6–7. It actually wasn't that expensive from Amazon. I got myself this primer from Amazon. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best so far that I've tried, but even some of the natural products that I've made myself are slightly better than this, but it's W7. Another product, hair product that I really want to rave about, DiamondHairUK hair care line. You can see that my bottles are actually empty because I've actually used a lot of the stuff. My last hair that I had, it was really badly damaged. The shampoo, the conditioner and the deep treatment actually saved the hair. This is another one of the DiamondHairUK intense damage repair. So if you've got damaged hair, this is the stuff. It smells lush. And that brings me to the end of my collective spring summer haul. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys took some tips from it, and I hope I've inspired you to build up your spring collection in terms of hair, beauty, you know, makeup, everything. And also just a reminder, Chit Chat with Chunkaay is so sometimes I will invite people to the show, and on other times when there's no video, when there's no Chit Chat with Chunkaay video on a Sunday or on a Thursday night, I will put up a comment thread. So make sure you're following me on Instagram, on Twitter, so you can take part in those discussions. Make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel for more. I have now reached 2K subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. Keep subscribing, keep sharing it. Thanks so much for watching this video. Peace and love. Peace and ciao.